Hey guys, this is Rachel from Cypress Textiles, and today I'm going to make the Belladonna Hexagon from the 2024 VVCAL. I have two examples here. I'm just going to go ahead and jump in with a center ring of 3 chains, as usual. So I'm going to do my slip knot, and if I can do my slip knot, there we go. All right, chain 3. And slip stitch in the 3rd chain from the hook to make my ring. And then in my ring, I'm going to make 12 double crochet. So for my first one, it's going to be beginning DC. So just go straight into the center ring with single crochet, chain 1, and then 11 more double crochet. So you're going to have 12, including that beginning one. And then just join with a slip stitch in the chain 1 of your beginning double crochet. Okay, so my first round is complete, and for the next round you can work it a couple of ways. As it is in the chart and written, you can just go into the next stitch and work beginning popcorn. So I'm going to do single crochet, chain 1, and 3 double crochet, and then release my loop and insert my hook front to back through my beginning DC, grab my loop and pull it through the front to close my popcorn. And then I'm going to do chain 1 and another regular popcorn right in the same stitch. So that's going to be 4 DC, and then release my loop and insert my hook front to back through the first of the 4 DC, pull it through to the front, and then chain 3. Okay, so then you're going to skip your next stitch and work your popcorn, chain 1, popcorn, chain 3, skip 1, popcorn, chain 1, popcorn, chain 3, all the way around. So you can do it that way, or you can add in, if it's hard for you to get all 8 stitches into 1 stitch and it's looking a little weird, then you can also add in a chain space round here. So I've done that in the post. You can see the written pattern has this chain space round, and it also has an alternate of the actual pattern. So the alternate here is going to be the chain space round. So I'm going to back this out and show you how to do the chain space round as well. You're just adding an additional chain space round. So going back to my original round here, and I'm just going to show you the alternative way to do it. So you can just do single crochet, chain 3, skip 1, single crochet, chain 3, skip 1, single crochet, chain 3, all the way around. And then when you work your popcorns, you're just going to work them into these chain spaces. So you can do it either way. I show both ways in the post, and with the alternate is in the photos, so you can kind of see it there too. But the chart and the written as it is just have going straight into the popcorns. But I kind of like this alternate way. It leaves the middle a little kind of untouched, so you can see this perfect circle there. So either way, we're going to work straight into this chain space with beginning popcorn like before. It's not going to change your final stitch count or your final motif size or anything like that. Okay, chain 1. All right, scoot these stitches over in the same chain space. I'm going to do a popcorn. Okay, close my popcorn, and then chain 3. Okay, in my next chain space, or if you're not working the chain space round, skip 1 stitch and work these 2 popcorns into the next stitch. Okay, close my popcorn, chain 1, make another popcorn in the same space or stitch, and then close the popcorn and chain 3. All right, so here's how it's looking so far. I'm just going to keep going all the way around. Okay, so my round is complete. You're going to see if you push in the center that you kind of get some cupping, but that's going to all flatten out on the next round. So for the next round, I'm going to work straight into this chain 1 space with a beginning 3 treble cluster. So just single crochet, chain 2, and then essentially work a 2 treble cluster, and those stitches together are going to make your 3 treble cluster, the first one of the round. Okay, close everything there and chain 3, and then make a 3 treble cluster in the same space. All right, and then close everything there, and then chain 3 and anchor with a single crochet in the chain 3 space, chain 3, and then just 3 treble cluster, chain 3, 3 treble cluster in the next chain 1 space. Okay, I have one more 3 treble cluster to make here in the same chain space, and then you can kind of see how we're forming around. Chain 3 and single crochet in the chain 1 space. All right, or the chain 3 space rather. Okay, so that's how we're going to be looking there, and this is the round that's right here. Okay, you can see how that looks there. All right, I'll just finish. All right, so this round is finished, and the second to last round is next. I'm going to make a beginning 2DC cluster. Okay, in this chain space right here. So I'm going to do single crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and that's the first 2DC cluster of the round. Chain 2, 2DC cluster in the same chain space 3 more times. So we're going to do chain 2, 2DC cluster in the same chain space, and chain 2, 2DC cluster in the same chain space, and chain 2. All right, so we've got 4 2DC cluster, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 chain spaces. And I'm gonna make a 4 treble popcorn in the next single crochet. So I'm just gonna make 4 treble crochet in that same stitch. Okay, one more treble crochet in the same stitch, and then release my loop, insert my hook front to back through the first of the 4 trebles, pull it through to close it, and then chain 2. All right, so now I'm going to work into my next, I'm going to skip 1 chain space, but work into the next one with a 2DC cluster, chain 2, 4 times in the same stitch, or in the same chain space rather. All right, chain 2, this is my 3rd one, and I've got one more, and then I'm going to back up and show you how it looks. Chain 2. Okay, so here's how we're looking, and the center is going to be this corner, the corners here. So I'm just going to keep going around. My next move is going to be to make a 4 treble popcorn in the next single crochet, and then I'll just continue. And you can see how that round ends up looking here, the second to last round. Alrighty, so my second to last round is complete, and now I'm just going to make a single crochet round. So I'm going to work 2 single crochet in this first chain space here, and then 3 single crochet in the corner chain space, 2 single crochet in the next chain space, 3 single crochet in the next chain space. That's what we have so far here, and then 1 single crochet in this popcorn, 3 singles in the next chain space, 2 singles in the next chain space, 3 singles in the corner chain space. Again, we're into our repeat now. 2 singles in the next chain space, and 3 in the next one, 1 in the popcorn, 3 in the next one, and so on. So here's how the side looks in case you want to see, and you're going to have 84 single crochet once it's all finished, and this is how your final motif looks. All right, so I hope you've enjoyed the Belladonna motif, and I will see you on the next one.